Today I want to talk about the inner voice when you make decisions. I've talked about it before, but I want to go a bit deeper. You always get a signal from your heart, from your inner voice, as to whether something's a good idea or not. It doesn't matter whether it's a big decision or a small one, you always get some information. And that inner voice comes from a place where it knows more than you do, so it's worth listening to it. I've been doing it more and more as I get older. When I was young, I was foolish and didn't do it, and I made bad decisions. Now I'm making much better decisions. It's really a feeling rather than a voice. It's a feeling of, feeling pleasant and warm and fuzzy, or a feeling of being, I don't like the look of this. It makes you feel nervous and tense. So sometimes the ego and the inner voice don't agree. So you might look at a girl and she might be a bad person, does a lot of drugs, hangs around bad people, but she's really good looking. The ego says, come on, this girl's go out on a date. And the inner voice says, no, don't do that. So you know which way that's going to go. Where does it come from? Well, I would say it's God, but you may disagree with that. You may say it's a collective unconsciousness of humanity, or you might say it's a primordial instinct we developed, but it doesn't matter about that. When you make a big decision, use it and it will really serve you very, very well. I was in the Clash in '82, and we were in a hotel in America, and they had the World Chess Championship. And there's these guys, they were like 20 years old, but they were grandmasters at chess and all that sort of thing. So I said, let's have a game of chess. So they pulled out a chess set, and I said to the guy, I'll play you. So this guy moved a pawn. I put my hand on another pawn, on one of my pawns, and 8 voices behind me went, I looked around, well, is that not a good idea? And they all said, no, it's not a good idea. Okay, how about that one? They all went, yeah, okay, they might do that one. So in other words, I wasn't playing him. 16 people behind me were playing him, and the poor guy didn't stand much chance. But that wasn't the inner voice. That's a different thing. But it's a great analogy for how the inner voice works. If you go to do something that's not a good idea, it will scream at you. And if you go to do something that's a good idea, it will sort of applaud you or encourage you or give you nice feelings. So I've always used it. When I left the music business, I did this a lot, and it gave me loud and clear signals. This is the right time. This is a good idea. Move on to something else. And Joe Strummer was quite shocked when I first said to him, I think I might leave the music business. He was, you can't do that. I said, of course I can do it. I can do what I want. He says, yeah, but you've got this really specialized skill very few other people have, and you can make a lot of money and do really well and go all over the world with it. I said, yeah, but I've just done all that, and now I want to do something else. And he didn't get it at all, because he thought the music business was the pinnacle of all creation. I don't know why he did think, well, it was for him, but not for me. So listen to the voice. It can get you out of a lot of trouble and into some good situations. Thanks for listening.